Hello Ramen Nation, Chris Cobain here bringing you my first Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire sweep video, which I'm pretty excited about. We haven't done a sweep video, I don't even remember the last one I did, but it's been quite a while since I've gotten one, and or one that I wanted to put on YouTube, so I figured this would be a good one. Now this is actually, if you can't tell, it's from Mono Monday, where all my battles are mono type. My team is mono steel, as you can see, and obviously my opponent's team is mono water. Now I've actually had quite a few sweeps on Mono Monday, but typically they're pretty easy sweeps. What I mean by that is like a sweep with my fighting team against a rock team, or a steel team, or a dark team, and it's like, you know, that's not that impressive. So typically when I get those, I just let them go, because I don't feel like that's good enough to put on, you know, YouTube, because it's pretty easy, you know, just to spam some fighting attacks against some dark types or whatever. But this one is fighting versus water. No one has the clear-cut advantage here. Obviously my opponent's got a couple Pokemon that's actually weak to fighting, being Walrein with his ice and Kabutops with his rock, but overall his team is not actually weak to fighting, so I thought this was going to be a very good video to put up. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we got real fast. The only one you need to worry about, you can see him on the right side of the game screen here. This is going to be Lucario. My opponent has Walrein, Ludicolo, Kabutops, Jellicent, Mantine, and Feraligatr. Now this is actually funny because this is, I think, the third straight mono water team I'd faced on this day, and it was also the third straight that carried at least two very powerful special walls. This one actually carries three potentially in Jellicent, Mantine, and Ludicolo, all very good specially defensive Pokemon, and Walrein is not specifically not bulky, so right off the bat I'm just looking at it going, wow man, there's so much special bulk, and a lot of my team does really rely on special attackers, mainly Lucario specifically actually. So I actually do end up just straight out leading with Lucario. It's not going to be one of those switch into him and go for it. He's the only one you're going to see. And my opponent actually leads with Feraligatr. Now, I wasn't sure what Feraligatr was going to do. I am Focus Sashed here. I go straight for the Aura Sphere, because I'm pretty scared of this. It does a little under half, and my opponent Dragon Dances, which really is not great. You know, I kind of figured, or I couldn't kill him with the next one, so I kind of figured he was going to take me out of the sash. But he gets cocky here because he knows he can live another one, and goes for the second Dragon Dance. Right off the bat, that's basically the end of him, unless, well, because I can Vacuum Wave him next turn, and all he can do is Aqua Jet. So he goes down, and then on this turn, I'm completely unaware of what Special Lucario is going to do. He does not know Vacuum Wave is coming, and he doesn't even break my sash. So right off the bat, a little bit of misplay gets this sweep going quickly. He brings out Ludicolo here. This is my best chance real fast to hit that nasty plot and get that +2 special going, which is why he desashed. But he goes for knockoff. Again, completely unaware, obviously, because of the setting up that I was Focus Sash. Well, now he knows. He's also a Life Orb set, which pretty much shows me that he's not going to be a specially defensive Pokemon, and Aura Sphere completely obliterates him at +2, so definitely like a special attacker set there. So in comes Mantine. Obviously Mantine's going to be a problem. Thankfully I do not carry the Flash Cannon. My final attack is Shadow Ball. It provides perfect coverage with Fighting type. No single type resists both. He just goes for Surf as opposed to Scald, which is good, and that's going to mean the end of Mantine. He's down. Another big special out of my way. And here's the last one that's really in my way here. That's going to be Jellicent. So I go ahead and I fire off a Shadow Ball, obviously super effective. It does a little over half at +2. He goes for Scald here. I was pretty certain I'd live this, and I do with 4 HP, and I do not take a burn, which is amazing. The hacks. Not really, since it's 30%, but you guys know how well Scald works with burn, so I'm able to just simply Shadow Ball him, and that is the end of Jellicent. 2 on 6, Kabutops coming through. I was worried about this. I knew he was going to Aqua Jet, so I knew immediately to Vacuum Wave that it would kill if he wasn't sashed, and it turns out he's not sashed. A lot of them are, with like Shell Smash and stuff, so I got lucky there. And his final Pokemon, Mr. Plump, that's going to be the Walrein. Obviously Walrein Ice type. He saved the last two, the two that were weak for fighting, for last. and Mr. Plump is going to get completely obliterated by a +2 Aura Sphere to his mouth. And that is it! Damn! So that was a really fun battle, for me, obviously. Like I said, this was like the third Mono Water team with a bunch of special walls. And every single one of them, actually, literally, legitimately, Lucario killed every special wall to start. He was on fire. He never swept, but he always took them all out. In fact, that wasn't the first Jellicent. In fact, I one-hit a Jellicent with a +2 Aura Sphere, or not an Aura Sphere, wow, a +2 Shadow Ball. I'm not sure how. I think that was in the previous battle right before this one, but so that whole day, you know, especially that stretch of battles, he was going completely ham, completely destroying my opponent's walls, allowing me to clean up with someone else like Duran or, you know, Empoleon or set up Kling Klang or something. So. But yeah, this was a really cool battle. I've never actually swept with Lucario. I don't really typically use him outside of Mono Monday, so he doesn't tend to get a lot of exposure, so I'm glad that I was able to get him going here. Obviously, in case you guys were wondering, he's a Focus Sash set with Nasty Plot. You know, you set that up to get your Focus Sash going. You know, you set it up, it's really nice like that. Typically, most non-Mega Lucarios run that with either Nasty Plot or Swords Dance if they're physical. And my moveset is Vacuum Wave, Aura Sphere, and Shadow Ball. Like I said before, Fighting and Ghost, Aura Sphere, and Shadow Ball carry absolutely perfect coverage, as a no type resists both. I think there's Pokemon out there that resist both. I don't know off the top of my head which, but I'm sure there is somewhere. But he's a really good Pokemon, really fun to use. So it was really cool that I get to showcase him on YouTube, especially when I only use him once a week, if that. You know, because sometimes I run my Mono Fighting team, which he's not a part of, so. Anyway, glad to show you guys this sweep, so thank you guys for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. Really appreciate that, guys. If you enjoyed it, make sure you do me a favor and hit that like button at the bottom of the screen. Make sure you also subscribe to my YouTube if you have not done so yet. It really helps me out a lot. It's going to let you know when I post videos on YouTube. I try to get one up every 2 to 3 days or so. Make sure you check out my Twitch channel as well at twitch.tv/xChrisCobain. I stream 6 days a week. Really fun time, best way to battle me. And hey, if we have a really good battle, even if I lose, if it's a really good close battle, it will go on YouTube. I have posted losses before. And since this is January 1st at the time of me uploading it, Happy New Year, everyone. If it's, you know, you're watching this in the future, well then, oh well. But for those of you watching this new and all that stuff, Happy New Year, everyone. Hope you guys have a great 2015. That's it for me, you guys, though, so I will see everyone in the next video.